Okay, I like this topic. I personally, I'm okay. This is just a real quick perspective, like something I've seen in life. As a young man, I personally love kids because I am still childish, but at the same time, I'm a grown man. Like, I know how to interact with kids, but at the same time, behave like an adult. So for me, that's how I have that little fun, that little balance in life instead of just being an adult 24/7. Like, nigga, that's boring. No one wants to be an adult all the time. So it's good to have that childlike mentality at heart, and never lose that. Always keep that childish spark in you. Don't let anybody like take that out of you. That was just a quick rant. So this video is about the tablet kids versus the hyper talented kids. These days, I've been seeing I've been seeing a duality and opposite sides of the spectrum. No in between. I've barely seen an in between. I've only been seeing on the media, at least on what social media portrays. I've only seen kids that are glued to their tablet watching Cocomelon, brainwashed, fucking spit babas running down their lips, and just I'm like, bro, these kids are gonna be stupid. Like, we were watching Super Y and shit. We were watching Blue's Clues. That it was teaching us something, but they're just watching Cocomelon. It's just flashy colors on the screen. And then we don't know what our tablet kids are gonna be watching. We know how the internet is, so we know how you could be sneaky. We know how anything could just pop up on your screen, and we know that parents don't restrict it. And regardless if you restrict it or not, the kids are smart. You were smart as a kid, so you're gonna know how to work around that. Real quick, if y'all are interacting with kids, just remember you were a kid. Don't forget that. You were a kid at one point, so you know how kids move, which means you know how to respect a kid and treat a kid how a kid should be treated. So treat a kid right. That's all I'm saying. Like, I totally jumped topics, but that's what I was saying at the very beginning. Like, as a man, if an adult male loves children, they're seen as a weirdo, as a perv. And I'm just like, bro, nigga, to me, kids are adorable, and I just want to play with them because playing with adults is boring. Y'all niggas be too strict. And playing with kids don't give a fuck and they're fun. But now that I'm an adult, oh, this nigga's a pedophile. Why does he love children? Nigga, I just like kids. Like, and not even like that. Like, I'm not a fucking weird. I don't know. It's tough that I even have to think like that these days. But, it's the truth. A lot of people don't think men can handle kids or should be, which is weird because, like, 25% of the time, maybe more, it's the mothers that are genuinely the ones that aren't nurturing and caring to the kids. Anyways, actually, yeah, the mothers aren't nurturing to the kids. Like, let's say, well, nowadays women can go to work and stuff, but let's say it's a stay-at-home mom. Dad's at work all day, comes home at night. When the mom, if you just leave the kid on the tablet, the kid may be entertained, but bro's not getting any emotional fulfillment. He's not getting the connection with people. He may be getting the internet connections, but he doesn't know who his mother is. He doesn't know who his father is. Like, I was in a college course one time, and these people came to have a presentation, and they brought their kid there. For some reason, the only reason the kid was brought there was so he could sit down on the bench and sit on his tablet while they talk and present the whole time. So I'm just wondering, why'd you guys even bring the kid if he's just gonna sit there the whole time? if he's not gonna demonstrate or anything, he's just gonna sit there on his tablet. Like, what are y'all doing? And when it comes to tablet kids, my strict problem is they're too face down into tablets. When it comes to them having to go out into the real world, they won't know how to act. They won't know how to interact with other kids. They won't shit. They might be too scared to do shit in the real world. But then again, there is the other side to where tablet kids can be smart as fuck if they use the technology correct. Like, they can functionally use an iPhone at age 2. It used to be like age 5. Now kids are like 2 using this shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. And they're smart as fuck. Which takes me to the other side. There's these hyper talented kids that are fresh out the womb, already talking, walking and shit. There's kids that are like 7 and they're out here hoopers. I know some of y'all see the hooping mixtapes. Like, there's kids out here saucing up like D Rose. I'm like, damn. When I was that age, I wasn't even thinking about dribbling like that. I was only thinking about rebounding and shit. And because these kids have access to the technology and stuff, they have the opportunity to be so great and be way more evolved than we ever were at our age. And it's just like, these kids, they have a lot of potential, but they could also have a lot of negative potential. And because they're on the media, we need to give them something positive to see, so we don't have a bunch of kids becoming menaces. Because if a lot of kids grow up seeing people like Supreme Patty, 6ix9ine, or anything like that, they're gonna think, oh, when I get into the world, I can move like that. So I'm just saying, for y'all that are parents, don't have your kid be a tablet kid. Yes, they could use it, but also give them that motivation to put work out in the real world. If you plan on having kids, I would say hold off. But like, just remember, times change, technology's changing, shit's gonna get advanced, and a kid's a blessing or a curse. Like, okay, a kid's a blessing. It's just whether you know how to handle the child or not. It's up to you. That's all I can say. So, if any of y'all are tablet kids, drop a like. I know some kids from like the 2000s and stuff became tablet kids, so they can relate to how I'm talking about the younger tablet kids. But anyways, drop a like, subscribe. Look down in the comments for my Patreon, and I'll see y'all later.